excited to be standing here celebrating the opening of our first Lancaster hotel. It really is a thrill, and it's not going to be our last. We have a True by Hilton under construction just up the street from here. We'll be doing a Home 2 Suites in Lancaster on Fruitville Pike, just across from the Shops at Belmont, which is breaking ground next week. That is going to rock. And maybe someday, if Justin lets me, we'll do another one sometime. So it's just an exciting event. You know, everything that Springwood accomplishes springs from living the Springwood Essentials every single day. Springwood Essentials are do what is fair and right always. Diligently pursue excellence. Take ownership of your actions and of their outcomes. Proactively create growth and value and challenge the status quo. That's not a typical culture, but that is the Springwood culture. And this is the group of hospitality professionals that folks talk about at Hilton and Marriott headquarters, and there's proof of that. We won Fairfield Opening of the Year in 2014 from Marriott. Out of 50 Fairfields opened that year, our Hershey property won it, and as Justin already told you, this property is also in the running for that, and we will nominate it, and maybe we'll win it again. What you may not know, and it hasn't been publicly announced yet, but we're allowed to say it because apparently we won this award overwhelmingly. We're allowed to tell you that we are this year's Hilton Multi-Brand Developer of the Year. Yeah, wow. We're excited about that too, and from what I can tell, there's never been a little pipsqueak upstart company like Springwood that's won that international award before, so we are extremely honored at the confidence folks in Hilton have put in us. I can just tell you that, to me, it's an honor and a recognition, an industry recognition, to be able to wear a Springwood logo, because Justin maintains very high standards, but this entire crew is some of the best hospitality professionals in the United States, and it's a great place to work. Now, there's another award that we have just recently won, just last week, for which you, our investors, deserve the thanks. Now, those of you who were in attendance at the Home 2 dedication last week already heard this, but I'm telling you again, thank you so much. It takes so much capital to build a hotel, and without you, our investors, and your confidence in us, that we will do what we promised to do, and that we will work our tails off on your behalf, we couldn't accomplish this. We were just named to Central Penn Business Journal's top 50 fastest growing businesses in central Pennsylvania. So thank you so much for that. I also want to thank Marriott for building a dominant luxury global brand. Their recent acquisition of Starwood adds to the Marriott family such strong brands as Westin, Aloft, W, Element, the Luxury Collection, and more. So they are now the undisputed big gorilla of the luxury hospitality industry. And we expect the powerful Marriott brand to drive nearly 50% of all the revenue to your Fairfield Inn & Suites. So thank you, Marriott. I also want to thank my wife, Barb, who couldn't make it tonight. She's under the weather. But she puts up with a stressed husband many nights when I come home. When Justin tells me that he's fighting with a contractor, and we try to get through that together. And she's also signed a lot of guarantees without complaint. Not a lot of wives will do that, so I have to give her credit. And there's one more that I need to thank. When I started Springwood 19 years ago, I was a new Christian. And I rarely share my faith. We don't have a fish on the website. We don't do any of that stuff. But I did make a deal with him that every time we open a new property, and there have been nearly 20 of them so far, it's hard to believe, that I would dedicate the work of my hands to the one who guides me, who saved me, who forgives me, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. This is absolutely not a litmus test for people who work at Springwood. We have atheists, we have all sorts of folks, but those are my beliefs. And I'm very fortunate that I have a partner who shares them. So I'm glad that worked out that way. So that's why this event is called a dedication.